I need to.
Dan, you're not there. One of these days.
One of these days, we will start the stream.
In fairness, we did it the other day, and for some reason, it just didn't do it today. Why is it still being a pain in the bum? Come on. There we go. That's better. Fixed it. You're there now. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We like to make things. I'm Wolfie, she's Bunny. And what are you going to do today?
I probably will eat Skittles, but other than that, I started on a matching hat for my fingerless gloves that I finished a few days ago. And I want to make either a matching hat or matching ear warmers. We'll see how far my yarn will go. And what about you?
I still have yet to actually work out what it is I'm going to be working on. Probably just going to go into CAD and make some things because that's my go-to these days. Is mess around on CAD and make coaster mat designs. So, yes,
Sounds like a plan.
let us go. It's just occurred to me I A don't have Fusion open, B haven't sent out any of the tweets. So
We're doing so well today.
Yeah. To say I dropped the ball pretty hard wouldn't be too far from the truth.
I mean, sure. I just love how all my yarn and my hook is color coordinated.
Where's the thing I'm after? There we go, that's what I'm after.
We have lights here, people. We're not crafting in the dark.
There we go.
I saw a bird.
Saw a bird.
Yes, it was a blackbird.
Oh, nice. It's just occurred to me that I forgot to change the instance for the stream. There we go. And now that's not working either. Everything is going so well today.
Today's just.
Today is one of those days where everything is either not working or just not working.
And sometimes today, things just didn't work.
Correct. There we go. Now it's working. I just realised I put Streamlabs on the wrong thing and I forgot to hit play on that because I am an idiot. There we go.
Was on the playlist?
Yeah.
No.
Right. Hmm. What to draw?
The age-old question.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to have a bit more proper setup because right now the camera is taped to the mic stand, and that's how I have the bird's eye view.
It was pretty funny watching you set that up.
Ha ha ha.
To
be fair, it's still, I don't know, a bit more stable than a human macrame camera setup.
Yeah.
So.
But in fairness, the human macrame one is just funny on concept.
It's just funny on concept, but we are a PG channel.
That is true. That is very true.
I have, like, this fits my head is so darn small. I am a very tiny bee.
Does it fit without stretching, or?
It does need to stretch a little, but just enough so it, hold itself on my noggin.
Yeah. Let's just start by giving me a template to work with. See if I can't come up with a design off of that.
Also, next week we probably will have another Plant Mom
yay
action from my side, because I need to repot some things. I have some new pots. I also have to put a few of my propagations that will go up on sale. So that's good.
That is very good.
That is very much good.
Alright, let's have a look.
I love how I'm making a pair of fingerless gloves and a hat as we are approaching summer.
Yeah, that is, well, fingers gloves makes isn't that you can wear those any time of the year. The hat's the confusing one.
Grr.
Big
Noises.
It's just me trying to fill space while I'm also trying to think of what to make, because I'm kind of tapped on ideas, to be honest.
Didn't you have a full gosh darn list to go off of?
Kind of, but I've burned through most of them. Yes, Nuggy, more coasters. When I can get around to picking a design to work with. It's a slow day.
Today is one of those days when just everything doesn't want to go well. Well, for me, today was not too bad because I found an ad on Facebook Marketplace that someone put out a buttload of books just to come and take it. So I did.
Do I have that saved anywhere?
Ooh, this Monday in the bike garage. First of all, if I will fulfill my plan and will actually work at the bike garage, I will be busted because so many people. Hello. Because what happens? So what I learned how to do last week at the bike garage is how to M-check a bicycle. M-check is just a basic check over to make sure everything is working and everything runs smoothly. And the reason why it's called an M check, because if you look at a bicycle frame, you can discover that it's basically just a big old M. And you go from the back wheel, you go up to the saddle, down to pedals, steering wheel, front wheel. And that's how you make sure that you don't miss out on any bits. Now, to do that easily, you just pop the bicycle up on a bicycle stand. Now, we had a lot of, like, I did like 7 in a span of an hour, 1.5 hours, I would say. Um, so much so that is with the whole taking it off, writing everything down that is wrong with it, and putting it aside and putting the next one on the stand. But once it was on the stand, I can do an M check in about 5 minutes at this point. I'm starting to get good at it, which I'm very happy about. But the thing is, most of the bike frames were like cross frames, if you know what I mean. So they had a bar. So as you have the bike frame, they had a bar across the top. So you can like grab it like this and lift it like you would lift, weights, dumbbells. And I didn't notice that they are so heavy. Just the next day when I couldn't lift my arms because I was so sore in my biceps. So that was fun.
Doesn't seem right. Let's have a look. Oh no, they're just okay.
And the good thing was that we went further than the basic M check. So we did a bit more because we did want to check for everything, because these will be learning bikes for people to learn how to fix bikes on. So we didn't fix anything on them. We just wrote down everything that is wrong. And one thing we checked was chains. And out of the 7, 3 of the chains were too stretched out, aka needed changing, meaning that I got the stretched out chains. There will be more chain bracelets coming when our Etsy will open.
Which is on May 17th.
Which is May 17th. We will have quite a few of these up if all my parts will come in time, because I am waiting for some clasps for these. But as soon as I got them, I will put some more together, maybe even on stream, and they will be going straight to Etsy. So if you're thinking about getting, bike chain bracelets, keep your eyes open, because they will come soon.
Did those parts still not turn up then?
Sorry?
So those parts still haven't turned up then? I thought you ordered those weeks ago now.
Yeah, it will arrive anywhere between, I think it was April 20th to May 10th or something like that.
Right.
Something ridiculous, because eBay.
There we go. That makes more sense to me. That's...
As a broke uni student, I will rather wait more than spend more.
That's fair enough. I just had another idea for a coaster and it has run out the front door on me. That didn't take long.
I hate when that happens.
Bigger.
How dare it?
Yeah. That was it. I remembered now. I remembered the thing.
You remembered the thing?
Yep. So I'm gonna do some Marvel ones. Because fuck you, Disney. Doop-a-doop-a-doop.
You know I will have to get my hand on a Loki coaster then.
I will work on one of those.
Tim.
There it is.
Something else I did in the last 2 weeks was going to Canterbury to busk, and that was a lot of fun. I actually quite missed busking, so I got to sing a lot, made a chunk of change, which was good. And I have a hot take about the busking community. So on Canterbury High Street, we have 2 rules. You're not allowed to just repeat the same 2 songs, for example, or the same 3 songs over and over and over again, so you must have variety. And you cannot stand in one spot for more than an hour. So you can do an hour 10 minutes tops, in one spot, and you must pack up and must move to another space. This ensures that if there's a lot of buskers out, everyone has a space and everyone gets a chance to get the good spots. Now, this is all good and well until buskers don't come out with amplification. Because sometimes buskers who come out with amplification, mics and amps for the guitars, suddenly they take up 2, sometimes even 3 spots because they are so loud that it just bleeds into one another, and they get disproportionately more. The thing is, I would, without a doubt, use amplification if I could afford it. Do you see where I'm getting at with this?
Yes, I can.
Like, how could I afford it if I don't make enough? And make it make sense. Louder doesn't equal better.
Absolutely not.
And I do
Unless you're
take
talking in terms of
pride-
explosions.
Yeah, okay, I give you that one. I do take great pride in the fact though that I have decibel. Like, if I let my voice out, my voice is out. Like, I can sing loud and still clearly, which this is why I kind of don't want to have amplification. Maybe amplification on my guitar. That would be nice. I might get an amp that clips on my belt that I think would be sufficient. Because then I can do more finger picking stuff as well. And I'm still loud enough with vocals to not need a microphone. And the good thing with all of this is, meaning with the fact that I don't need amplification on my voice, like I don't need a microphone, and I still can sing very loud, this actually is a great exercise for my voice to be stronger. So it's a win-win.
Which is always good, because winning is fun.
Oh, I heard someone saying that don't listen to the people who tell you that you need to lose weight. You're a winner, and winners never lose. They are not wrong.
Right, there we go. there's one of them done.
Woo-hoo!
Doop. So now I need to save that, and I need to create a new section because reasons of being organized. There we go.
My bestie was looking for a job at the beginning, before the second and third lockdown, basically. And on her cover letter, this woman wrote, the why do you want to get this job? She wrote, and I quote, I've been always passionate about not starving to death. They called her up, called her back to an interview.
Fair enough.
On the other hand, though, if you are a DM, you can 100% put that down on your CV as voluntary work. And there's a lot of people, a lot of employers that very much appreciate it. You just have to word it right, and I can't remember the right wording.
But once you got that wording, it's there.
Yeah. So it's basically organizing and hosting weekly or fortnightly, depending on how often you have session, group activities that require creativity, problem solving, and creative storytelling and out of the box thinking and problem solving. If you put it down something like this, there will be a lot of employers that will clock it and just like, are you Dungeon Master by any chance? And you can be like, yes, sir. And then you're bounded with your soon-to-be boss because nerdness. And even if you're not, organizing D&D is one hell of a skill. And that means you can work well under pressure because if you ever try to host a session, that there is pressure.
It is also very
creative
stressful.
Problem solving. There's the creative problem solving on the side of that, obviously.
There's the creative problem solving and the creative problem causing too.
Yeah, that too. Somehow people are just good at that. I don't always understand. Oh, I got a text message.
So just going through some of the characters now. Started on Iron Man just because it was the first one that came to mind for some reason. I know Tammy said Loki earlier, but yeah.
No, I'm Team Iron Man.
Which in fairness, I can understand and relate to that, so we're all good.
They will look so cool.
I hope they do. Although, apparently this isn't a straight line and it's bugging the crap out of me.
Also, last Monday I finished. So I had a project for a few weeks that was to. So basically, Louis, who is kind of the organizer of this whole thing, was so kind that he absolutely took apart the bicycle for me, like down to the last. Ah, not quite, but like brakes were off, wheels were off, tires were off, handlebar was off, and I needed to put new cables in. Um,
Tires were off, cables were off.
and what was I saying? Yeah, everything was off, and I put it back together, and I finally finished it last week,
Nice.
and I was very happy with it. I was very pleased.
Why do the shapes have to, not be easy to draw lines to? Why can't they be nice and simple?
They do look nice and simple.
But they're not.
Why? How are they?
Because the lines keep snapping to everywhere but where I need them to be.
Oh snap!
But
Yeah, that's what I did today.
yeah, how did that go?
It went well. I'm slowly starting to catch up on rhythms. It starts to be groovy.
So that's the interior bit done. Did I not? I apparently didn't do that bit, so I'll do that now. That's not what I wanted to do. Shit. There we go. Now I'm not accidentally moving the wrong line. Hey, Karma.
Hi.
Think that's that bit done. Yep. Now I need to go back to drawing lines because lines. That's not the right kind of line. There we go. So, yeah. Damn it. Line, you have betrayed me. There we go. And yeah, it's there. Okay. So it's about that.
The amount of concentration.
Doing a big hecking concentrate. As I said, I dropped the ball properly earlier, so like my ability to multitask straight out the window.
Oh no. That's not good.
Nope. Oh no, you're a curved line, you bastard.
Ew.
You. How dare you.
Ew, curves. Said no man ever.
It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't just, an absolute nightmare to deal with. Still not quite. Okay. Let's try it again. When I find the button, there we go. There we go, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Now watch me fuck it up the rest of the way around.
Can't you just like mirror it?
Possibly, but I have a feeling that if I do, it won't quite fit. Nope. Yep, that's it. There we go. That did not take long. we go. No, don't want that tool. I want that one. No, not that one. The other one. There we go.
Welcome to another episode of Wolfie having a fight with the program.
Yeah, that'll happen.
That'll happen.
There.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't know if you know this, you probably don't, but I am so muscle sore that I can't quite, like, trying to straighten my arm out hurts.
Oh yeah, I can relate to having that happen.
So I busted the big gun out today. I mean, the massage gun. And I just was at it for a good 10 minutes. It's starting to loosen up a bit. It starts to be better. I probably will take a hot shower after the stream. And that should do it.
Right, so hopefully that should now be it. And if I go to canvases and tell it to go away, boom, there we go. Did the thing.
Did you do the thing?
I did the thing.
You did the thing! Woo!
So now I think I know how I'll paint that. I'm just debating how to paint it now for the background, because I'm going to do yellow or gold on the main part of the faceplate and the mouthpiece. Do the rest of it in a red. But it's just what do I do on the background and then the trim.
You can do the trim with the red also, and the background in a dark grey.
Yeah, that'll work. I believe I've still got some lead Bocher about.
I honestly can't wait for the end of May.
The end of May will be very nice.
Because I will have all my deadlines over at university and I will be free for the summer. And I can't wait. So much.
Okay, this one's going to be pretty easy from the looks of it.
Which one is that?
Captain America's. So if I do copy, save image.
What I'm thinking of doing, actually just going round and round and round and round on this head until it's like tall enough and then just pinch it at the top. I think that will look cute.
Yes.
Making sure it fits. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, that is.
I have a feeling you're about to say not good.
That is very much snug. I thought that this is too small to be true. That means I get to frog the whole damn thing.
Yay.
Hello.
Come on. Damn it. There we go. Right, fun bit. Doing a star.
This pains me.
Ooh, that's a...
What?
The star on the shield isn't quite the...
It's not centered?
Yeah. Like 2 of the points
Oh,
are just that
no.
fractional out. I'm just like, you know what? It's my design. I can do it how I want. Oh, hey, Runa. I see you hiding in the chat there.
Well, he's not really hiding.
Oh, he'll be hiding there. Don't you worry.
He looks pretty open about the fact that he's, in chat.
Yeah, that's true. I did a dum-dum.
We are very glad that you're here with us tonight.
There we go. I undid the dum-dum.
We are happy that you finally got time.
Yes. So I think it's been a while since
So
you've
what is
caught us on
the
stream.
text? If ever. I'm not entirely sure.
Boop. So that should be that done. Believe that's spelled correctly. Just actually check I saved that to the right place. That might be a good idea. Yes. This is the first time watching the stream. Oh, well, welcome, man. Because, yeah, I know we play a bit of an awkward time for you. So you can't always catch it.
I thought that it's your first time. I did that very rude thing when I muted the whole server because they were in the way.
Yeah, I put myself into streamer mode just to shut them up. It just mutes everything.
That sounds very good.
That's the size I need. I don't need to raise you up to, no, that's 6, I need 5, there we go. So let's see. Insert. Yeah.
What happened?
The image is almost too perfectly sized.
Oh, wow.
Let's shrink that down just a smidge. There we go. That'll do. I can work with that. There we go. When the computer decides it wants to have a fight with you, but you don't want to fight the computer because it's the computer.
It's the computer.
Come on. Yeah.
The reason why I'm silent is because I'm counting.
That's fair enough. I'm just unable to multitask at the moment and forget that sometimes I do actually need to be speaking. Because I'm a competent human being like that.
It's literally just the first row till I put some more stitches in so it's not so tight.
Toy. There we go.
Also, I have some fun projects
Oh.
for the summer. on stream.
That sounds good. What you thinking, or are we to be held in suspense for these projects?
No. I was just counting. I am thinking of making recycled paper on stream. So basically dipped paper.
Yeah.
I am at the moment collecting most of the paper waste from the house. And I collected cloths that I can press the paper onto, and I have clothing pins so I can hang the paper to dry. The only thing that I need is a blender, so that's what I'm kind of saving up for.
A blend. Oh right, okay.
And when the weather will be better and it will be light for longer, I can actually take that outside, just outside my window, setting up a little table just outside my window, and doing the paper outside because it gets very droopy.
Can I turn that off?
So I think that would be
that'd be pretty good. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what you do with that.
What I am planning on doing is making, binding some books out of it, like notebooks and stuff, that will also go on the Crafting In's Etsy store for, D&D journals or anything really that you need a notebook for. And
notebooks are surprisingly useful. I don't think people quite give them enough credit for how useful they are.
And you can just it fits the fantasy aesthetic. That's always a bonus.
Yeah, because that is a aesthetic I think we can all aim for.
Absolutely. My future home and the aesthetic of the home will be so mishmashed. Like, I want Alice in Wonderland in my kitchen. Obviously, because I don't know, I just love the aesthetic of Alice in Wonderland. I know that I want an old vinyl record clock.
Yeah.
Because I think that will be a lot of fun. Obviously, the forest spirit / wood fairy. 100%. Also, butterflies.
Butterflies are nice.
I want to make myself a cloak that looks like a pair of moth wings.
Yes.
Sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
That sounds like an amazing idea. Go for it.
That fits in with my aesthetic. Oh, cute story time for when I was busking in Canterbury. So I was there setting up and singing, and I noticed a cute little girl with curly hair. She was 7 years old, coming towards my spot where I'm standing, towards my guitar case, and this cute little girlie took her. My hands are so crusty. Took her little what is that? Little coin purse, and oh, hello there.
Hello there.
And emptied all of it into my guitar case with This is the loss of my pocket money.
Oh, that was nice of her.
That was very, very nice of her.
How do you feel
And,
about making a 7-year-old child fall into poverty, Tammy?
So I asked if she has any favorite songs. Maybe I know it. And I asked her. She said she likes Disney songs, so I asked her if she knows the movie Pocahontas because I know a song from that. So we agreed on that. And yeah, she was very sweet. She was standing next to me for most of the time, and in between songs we were talking. And she had a little kalimba that she just got.
A little what now?
And I think that was told me that I can't pronounce that. Kalimba. That instruments that you play with your thumbs, like you hold them like this. Bling 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 bling.
Yeah, I know the things you're on about now.
And she was standing next to me with a little kalimba and was playing along. And she told me she wants to be a paleontolog. How does that word end? I don't know.
It ends somehow.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the scientist, the archaeologist that digs up dino bones.
Archaeologist.
It's not an archaeologist. It's one specific one.
Oh, I'd have to actually look up the proper name for that.
I know in Hungarian. In Hungarian, it's a paleontologus. But I don't know it in English. And so I asked her what is her favorite dinosaur. Because one thing that sucks about growing up, nobody ever asks you that question anymore. No one cares what's your favorite dinosaur, and I think that's very, very sad. So, everyone who is with us tonight, right now, if you want, you can share your favorite dinosaur in the chat. We will appreciate that very much because for some reason adults don't appreciate that anymore. But I do, so feel free to share. And so she was telling me about this small little blue dinosaur that has 4 wings and it's, small and cute. And I said, well, that sounds a lot like a dragon to me. And she said, your silly dragons don't exist.
Your little D&D heart died this day.
My instant reaction was, sweetie, I am an almost 20 years old woman, and I am telling you, a 7-year-old little girl, that dragons are a thing. Are you sure about this? Doesn't feel right. And she was like, okay, yeah, you're right. That dinosaur kind of does look like a dragon. And I'm like, thank you.
Thank you for realizing that you are in fact wrong. Now please kindly be on your way, small child.
So, yes. That was a conversation. Never in my life I thought that I will have to
argue the toss that dragons are real to a 7-year-old child.
Never in my life I thought that I will have to do that. Like, a 7-year-old child should tell a 20-year-old woman that dragons are real, not the other way around. Like, sweetheart, who took your childhood away?
Let's try that one. Let's see if I can find one for that.
Also, yes, my Dungeons and Dragons loving heart. No.
It took offense. Can dragons be...
absolutely can be your favorite dinosaur, as we just discussed.
Anyone who tells you otherwise is a liar, Rina.
Indeed.
That's too big. That's a very big coaster mat. We're not making one that big. Thank you very much.
That's a mat for under the hot pot when you put it on the table.
Well, instead of being 110 mil, it was 1100 mil. So yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Absolutely valid, Runar. That's absolutely valid.
Yep. So I need to hit that
I
button.
am absolutely crazy. So excuse me for a moment while I put another layer on.
No. You are not excused.
No, well, don't excuse me then, but I will still do it. And you will
Fair
be
enough.
I guess you're trying to tell me what to do.
I wasn't trying to tell you what to do. I was just saying you wouldn't be excused for doing it.
See if I care.
That is the correct response.
I am sorry for the earthquake. Here, have some Skittles.
Skittles!
Everyone has been bribed.
Wait, what? We're bribing people now? Since when? We're bribing people now? Since when?
Since the beginning of time, my love.
Fair enough. You won't see me complaining.
Oh, did you look at that?
Look at what?
It's Loki.
Yeah.
Yee.
Yes. With his silly little reindeer hat.
Silly little reindeer hat.
You can't tell me it's not a silly little reindeer hat.
It's not a reindeer hat.
Without lying.
It is not a reindeer hat. It's more of a gazelle or something. Reindeers have.
It's a reindeer hat.
It's not a reindeer hat.
Like, Iron Man even calls him out on it as well, like in the first Avengers film. Actually, why am I doing? I could just do this, couldn't I? Nah. Nope. That's.
I don't know because, first of all, it was long ago. I watched all of the Marvel movies in the first lockdown. Second of all, I watched them in Hungarian.
Okay, fair enough. I'll let you off on that one then. That line's not censored. That bugs the crap out of me. How dare so rude.
Oh, they're so rude.
There we go. And that now means I can do this. Please don't. Yay! And what I'm going to do is... That's not it. That is, though. Yeah. Excuse me while I proceed to make random noises at the computer till it does what I want it to. Welcome to the stream where it looks like two adult human beings have just had an aneurysm.
We are just kids with adult privilege. Let's be real for a second.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
I am not wrong. Also, everyone, drink your water. Hydrate or hydrate, please.
When you almost mess up the sentence. Yeah. Meh.
Shut it, Wolfie.
What? Inserts mild confusion.
My mouth was full of water and I didn't want to tell you right away.
Oh, right, fair enough.
You can't pick on me for rolling a net 1 on a comms check.
I mean, I can. In
You
fact,
can,
I do it
but
every stream, in fact, so... Except for that one where you didn't make one and I was actually really sad and disappointed. So I made up for it.
Thanks very much. Like, oh no,
I made up for it. So I believe that should be that one done. He has a silly little reindeer hat.
Okay. Question.
Big question.
Favorite underrated animated movie? Go.
Underrated. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Mine, I think, has to be Monster of Paris. It's quite the underrated movie. And I don't know, I just keep going back to it. It's kind of like a comfort thing. I'm not entirely sure why, but I like it a lot.
There's nothing wrong for liking it. What's the thing I'm after? Metal.
If our French would be here, you would appreciate it, I bet.
Yeah. It's just, oh, no, don't do that. Don't want to do that. Want to do that instead. There we go.
I started to gravitate towards dark greens and sage greens a lot lately. So, like, I always said that purple and green fits, but now I'm making it fit, and it. That's what he said. And it's, I don't know, it's kind of comforting. It looks, don't look at me like that, Wolfie.
Like what, sorry?
It looks good. That's what I'm saying.
There we go. Right. Which one to do now? Yep, that sounds like a good one to go for. Oh, I'm not sure if that's just his fist or his face. I can't remember which.
I think it's his fist.
Yeah, no, you'd be right.
Like the VML movement.
Not quite actually, because it's 90 degrees to the left.
I know, but it looks similar.
Not as similar as bloody Monk.
Yeah, that looks like it as well. Oh, you can make a fist bundle.
Say again, sorry. Couldn't quite hear you over people being noisy.
You can make a fists bundle.
Oh.
Yeah, you can have the VML movement. You can have the Hulk. And you can have Monk.
That could be a thing, potentially.
Sounds like an interesting thing.
Oh, this one's gonna be a right bastard.
Singing at you?
Say again?
Did I just hear birds singing on your end, or what?
You probably heard my sister and her fiance leaving the building very loudly.
No, it was birdies. differentiate between bird and door closing.
No, I'm not.
That's low-key.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's all I heard because I've got my sound cancelling my sound dampening headphones on, and I couldn't hear much else besides them.
It probably was on my side.
That'll do.
Yeah, that fits. That fits so much better. Yay! I don't need to unravel it again.
For the third time.
Very pleased.
Damn it. There we
I
go.
do have the tendency to make things, I don't know, too small for myself.
Say again, sorry.
I do have the tendency to make things too small for myself.
So what that says to me is if you make things slightly bigger than you think you need them, you'll probably get it right the first time.
Yeah, but that takes effort.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, thinking it through the first time.
It's like I've got to make this shelving unit for some storage boxes out in the garden for my mum, and I was thinking it through, and I'm just going, you know what, this sounds too complicated what I'm doing, so I just decided to stop thinking and just start doing.
And if it's messed up, then you can just undo it and redo it.
Well, so far it's going all right. It's yet to go wrong, and I'm going to hopefully keep it that way.
That's good. That's good. Very good.
Because I'd rather not have to go out to B&Q again and buy the same thing again.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
Come on.
What I will need to buy is some degreaser for the chains because they are nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, I should do. I should do a side-by-side comparison picture for when I start to work on a chain, like when it gets off the bike and
Yeah.
when it's actually because the amount of grind that gets off of that, it's nasty.
That would be a pretty good thing to then also put up onto the old socials.
Yeah. So that will be a thing. 1.1 meter.
So I think I've nearly got Hulk done. I think. But then again, I have been wrong before, so... Is that... Oh, that is actually all of it. Okay.
Oh.
5, there we go. Turn the canvas off now.
Nice.
Bonk. Well, I suppose actually, where is it? There's got to be a purple. Oh, there's no purple on the software, is there? That's a pain. Because I could do purple background.
You could.
I'll probably do that. Right, how many have I got done today? That's a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7.
Wow.
I feel like I should push through to at least 10.
Just so it's a nice round number.
Yeah, kinda. 'Cause, I mean, all the other ones have been in the series have been like 10 or 12. So
Oh, I see.
because the Skyrim's 10, D&D's 12. Just gonna add some color to these because I can.
Does Bucky have one?
I feel like he does, but I can't remember what it is. Which, in the same respect, that I can do one for Sam as well. Because.
And Wanda.
Say again?
And Wanda.
Yes.
Our
I have a feeling I'd probably be murdered by a certain somebody if I didn't.
Yes, that's also very true. So you might want to, get on it.
Okay, so. Is Iron Man open? Iron Man isn't open. We'll open that. Come on!
Open sesame.
I can close the ones with colours in already.
Why is my camera keeps shaking? This is not okay.
So if I do faces.
There we go. Is it better? I think it's better.
I think that works.
Yeah, that works too.
I should probably hit save. This one will be an easy one because it can just be good old black and white.
Oh, Black Panther.
Yes. Oops.
And Ant-Man.
Yeah, well, does Ant-Man have one?
I think it does. Anyone from the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I'll have to have a look into Guardians, 'cause I'm not sure that they do either. Control S, there we go.
I'm just starting to think about who we have. Groot probably has one, to be fair.
It's probably just a little plant, like, hello.
Sprout.
So I now need to go.
I will have to make a little Groot, action figure kind of doohickey thing in the summer sometimes.
Circle. Two by 5. Give that one a go. Save Jazz. Insert from computer. Whoop. Right, so line tool.
There we go.
Right, so arc. What'd you do?
Sorry?
You said there we go, and I thought that meant you did something.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. You did.
Oh, right. Didn't realise you were commenting on what I was doing.
I was commenting on what you were doing.
Yeah.
Because I do that sometimes.
Yay.
Yee.
That's not going to be the right kind of curve. There we go, that will be.
And we are almost back at the same spot that I was when I realized that this will be way too small.
Bigger. I keep not doing it the right. Yeah, grr.
Grr.
That's not it right. Let's just try doing an arc, see if that does it. I feel like I've just bonked my mic.
Boink.
No, that's not. I can't use a regular arc. Okay, that's dumb. Meh. Meh. There we go. Right. You know what? That'll do. That's close enough.
You're good enough. A wise woman once said, "Good enough," and she lived happily ever after. To be fair, I'm not wrong.
That is true.
The other thing that I really want to. So, my mother promised me, like, my mother told me that if I want something crocheted, if I can give her a pattern for it, she can make it for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have a pattern and yarn. Now, I have a pretty big thing that I would like.
Oh.
And I thought that I only. It's like a fairy slash elf cardigan.
Oh yeah.
I think it's so pretty, and I thought that that the pattern is only on Etsy, but I found a free pattern for it, so now I just have to find a sufficient amount of yarn and buy yarn. I probably will have to buy it new because I just can't. I don't think I will have. I don't think I will find that quantity of yarn secondhand. So that will be that, and I think I will say that I would like it for my birthday because she's very, very busy right now, and she is. Well, no, I
No.
don't think she can crochet at this point in time because she has a lot of pain in her shoulder.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I wanted to say I can give her the pattern and the yarn in like the next month and say that I would like it on my birthday because then it takes the pressure off a bit because my birthday is in 2 months.
So that means mine's in 4. Lovely.
No, mine can't be. Mine can't be 2.
Yours is in 3. You rounded.
My birthday is in like 2.5. I will be 20.
Yeah. It's funny
In
watching her
2.5
work this out. You're old.
I'm old.
I shouldn't laugh. I'm older. No, that's not the button I was after.
Yeah, that wasn't a comfortable realization. Like in my brain, like in my brain, I was, 20 and a half a year, but no, I'm 22 months.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Jeez
5, 6,
Louise.
8. It makes you feel any better. I'm 22 in 4 months.
But I'm going from being 10 something to 20.
Being honest, not much changes. They still just turn around and go, "Eh, you're an adult," and you go, "Yeah, but like."
I know, but it's scary. But, well, look, anyways, more adult privilege.
Yes. For someone with the mental age of a child. Why do they keep giving us more privileges? This makes no sense.
No, they are expecting us to grow up. Little did they know.
Little did they know, we had other plans.
And that was the moment when they realized.
And they done goofed.
They messed up.
They done goofed.
They done goofed. Like, I can go into Tesco and buy a can of whipped cream and eat all of it by myself, and nobody gets a say in it.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. In fairness, I did the same with a packet of Maryland cookies this morning.
Because you can. If you can afford it, you can.
Well, see, smart me was just like, you know what I'm going to be tomorrow morning? I'm going to be hungry. How can I mitigate this? Oh, look, Maryland cookies on for cheap in Tesco's. Yes, thank you.
I will have that. Now, hear me out for a second.
Okay.
The difference between 19 and 21 is 2.
Correct.
But it feels like 3. Not even the number 3 feels more like 3. Someone messed up, and now it's just 2. It feels like 3. Not even the number 3 feels that much like 3. Feels like 3.
Yeah.
Also, 7 times 7, Thursday and November has the same energy. So does Friday and 5 times 5.
Where do you come up with these?
It's called being neurodivergent. Oh, I told this to my special someone, and my special someone was still in a relationship when I told him this, and they were silent for a moment, and they were like, "That makes so much sense." He has ADHD, by the way, for the chat. That makes so much sense, he said, and it was like, let me go and tell this to my partner. And you did. They went and told it to their partner, and then came back to me and said, he has no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but at the same time, his then partner seems like a pretty big idiot, so...
Yeah, that's also true, but that's another subject.
Yeah.
Also, left is blue. Blue. Vegan sausage roll.
No, I don't associate colours with directions.
I don't know, left just feels blue to me. Also, if you're on British TikTok, you understand the vegan sausage rolls.
What? I stopped going on TikTok for a while because it just started calling me out for things, and I'm just going, no, enough of this. Stop that.
You don't need to know that I have a praise kink. Where did you get that from?
In fairness, though, we all knew that.
And why did nobody tell me then?
Yeah, we just thought we just thought you knew.
We all know that. Sweet. Why did nobody tell me then? Why did everyone just stay silent about it?
Because we thought you knew. If everyone knows it, that would include you.
Well, you were wrong.
As I said, it's happened before.
And it happened again.
Yeah. I feel like I need a nap of some kind.
I do feel like I need a nap as well, but you know what else I need?
No, I don't. No, I've got no idea.
Yeah, it was food. I was just like, yes, food.
I was going to say to finish what you're working on, but yeah, food works too. I ate just before the stream and I'm already hungry again.
I had lunch. It wasn't a big lunch, but I had lunch.
Lunch do be lunch like that?
It feels like a bigger achievement when you're battling a very bad eating disorder relapse.
Yeah.
So
I can understand that.
I had lunch today. And breakfast. And it all stayed inside of me.
Nice. I find that usually when I eat things, it passes through me fairly quickly, so...
You're just what is that? A pipe?
A flagpole.
But like a hollow flagpole, because what goes in the top comes out on the bottom.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
In a very short time period.
Yeah, makes sense. I think we're all slowly witnessing my brain melting, just a little bit at a time now. I got 8 designs done. I'm happy with that for today.
That sounds very good.
I think I've still got... What am I working on at the moment? I can't remember what coasters are even in the printer at the moment. I feel like it's the Star Wars ones, but I'm not sure.
How many can you like get in at once?
What, onto the printer?
Yep.
1.
1?
Well, I could stretch it to 2, but it's easier if I just do the 1. Cuts the print time in half.
Mm-hmm.
And that way it also means I don't have to worry about half the print failing, but not the whole print. So...
Yeah,
but each print only takes about 2.5 hours, so they're not that long.
Not too bad. That is not too bad indeed.
Yes. Boop, boop, boop.
Your brain is melting so bad.
It is.
I have only a little bit of yarn left, so...
Fair enough. So I'll probably end up calling it a little bit early tonight then.
Yeah, we both had long days, long pause days. We're just a bit meh, but we didn't want
just a bit
dive in, so...
Yeah. We're trying to keep to the schedule of at least once a week. We were considering going on live on... I feel like it was Sunday, but I also have no perception of time.
It was Sunday, yeah.
But then some things came up, and then I wasn't particularly feeling great, so we didn't.
I got busy, Wolfie wasn't well, so we just didn't. But we were here.
But we're here now, and that is the important bit.
Kids, but like responsible ones.
Sorry, you cut out for a solid 15 seconds there, and all we heard was kids. I think the internet is dying.
I'm still. Keeping to. How? There we're going back, more or less.
I think the stream's just cleared up a little bit now, and everything's back to how it was, which is nice.
Yay.
It could have just been that Discord was having a funny 5 minutes and just decided it didn't want to work properly, as it does.
As it does. Well, even with having to frog it back completely, I think I still done a fair chunk of this today.
Yeah, you've done quite a bit.
Sorry?
You've done quite a bit of it.
I did quite a bit of it. I think this is good enough for today. There we go. And this is the bottle of yarn I still have. I think it will be enough for a hat. Alright, let me turn this camera over.
Well,
Oh, the lighting is
on point.
interesting. Oh, it could have just put the ring light on, huh?
Oops. Yeah,
Wow.
what it's done is done. So yeah.
What is that done?
In fairness, we're not doing too bad for time-wise, because usually we do about a 2-hour stream. We're currently
Yeah.
sitting at an hour and a half, so it's not like it's too short.
An hour and almost 40 minutes.
That is true. But yeah, I think that's going to be all of it for us today, guys. So thank you for those of you who came along to watch. And we shall see you on the next stream.
Bye, guys.
Bye.